Press the X button. How about fuck off? Shut up, phone. Ow. Who dares to comment before I even go on the stream? That's a sin, you will die! Hello, YouTube. Yes, it is grooving time indeed. Time to annoy the fuck out of my server. Just press the X button, you little fucking shit! Start the fucking game! I swear to fuck! The creator did not spend years or fucking months of years of his time to fucking make a game and you can't even press the X button, you retard! And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Homicide or danger? What do you call killing friends? Homicide or Danganronpa? I don't know, I guess Danganronpa.
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Makuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? What if she's hiding here in this school like some teenage Bigfoot? How would she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us find out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko.
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Is Toko dead? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she's alive? Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you will never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Epic time. Agreed. Oh, then I don't like the breathing in carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Oh, what's on her wrist? Hold on, there's something on the ground there. Oh. Looks like a key. There's something next to the body. It's a key? It's what Kyoko took from Monokuma. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I can tell what it was shaped like Monokuma. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, you don't even know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So, in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Yes. Alright, so the chem lab was one of them. So let's check the chem lab. I don't see a lock anywhere on this door, though. The biolab definitely was locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I enter the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, so there was dorms on the second floor, apparently. I don't remember this. I don't remember all what he said. Wait. Big brain. Biolab, data center, headmaster's room. Okay, so let's try the data center. Where's the data center? Shut the fuck up. Let me move you. I don't care what temperature it is. And also, there's no way it's 67 degrees. I'm calling bullshit on that. Wait, where's the data room? Is this it? Is this the data room? It is. The door was definitely locked before. I'll give it a shot when I enter the key. Oh, shit, it worked. It fits. This is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone, so I immediately head back to the garden. I remember I got up from my bed and my head felt weird, so I fell back down. Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot. Like, sometimes when that happens to me, I just stand there. Like it's like, my mom calls it like a free high, which is basically, you know what I mean. But you just kind of stand there and then you just kind of stare off into space for like a minute or two. Or, well, not a minute or two, but for like 30 seconds. I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the fourth floor. Then we can go back to the, then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why would the now deceased have the key on that item? I suppose we have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. It looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Oh, fuck you.
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. What's up, Toko?
Master told you he trusts you. Master told you he... Oh, don't let it go to your head.
I am so not happy about any of this. What's up? I said I trust you. Now I have the obligation to live up to that trust.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that any of that will... fucking hell. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Fuck you, Byakuya. Agreed. Not a guarantee. Don't 9/11, don't 9/11, don't 9/11. Close my hands and try to clear my mind. With that silent prayer, slowly opened the door. Bunch of honkin' titties. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, so this... In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a troubling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a section of the school. The dorms, the classroom, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back to this room, and they're displayed each on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Huh? Then this room is
all clear.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body is in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikisaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead. Like, really, really dead. It would seem so. For serious?
It's too bad they can get go and die before Master could kill him themselves.
The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was in that?
But
the Mastermind really is dead? That means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check the area thoroughly first. Oh shit, is this the ending of Danganronpa? Then I have the second game to play, then I have Vampire. What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set us up in this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly what I need to investigate, the purpose of the identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you! You understand, you useless insect. You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
the mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room is very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they were. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out who the identity and the purpose of the mastermind.
What's your
Hurry
problem?
up and find something for Master.
I mean, I want to know why they were killed in such as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They all look like high-performance PCs, nothing like an ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
What century are you from?
The mastermind must be using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may be right. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. No. Oh, that's that TV? There's nothing showing up on this one. Oh, hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses, so it's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait till we hook up the antenna, we can watch TV. Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyways, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
So you still start for the info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work up my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I mean, I get that reference, but what's he talking about? Door lead to. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could it be inside? No lock. The door's locked? What if you use that key to open this room? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that room with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Stuttering more than usual.
As long as I have this. Look at the Master go. He's like a thief of the eye. How is Mastermind monthly wondership?
Or how much is a monthly membership?
You know?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now we all gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to do is cut the free out of the
Heck!
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh, fuck no! Fuck! Huh? It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera, monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come
the
on.
Monokuma appears like, what's up, party people?
Huh?
So what are you doing? That's really weird.
You're weird in every way possible, and that's just weird, super weird.
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But every channel was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? Oh, fuck.
Actually,
I'm not sure, but...
Huh?
Huh? Huh? What? Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma. Hey, be up in the most. I think everyone does.
You're supposed to be the dad.
Dad? Don't be frickin' stupid.
what?
Hey, you acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's like half a day at most. How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. Look at the faces. Right now it's sublime.
Actually, like Byakuya? Well, fuck you, Monokuma. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who pretend to be dead when you see a bear. The doctor finally left me alone. Rip. What's up? I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha ha ha!
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. So now we're gonna be tortured. Interesting. I just threw an apple at him. Bro. I want you to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going. No, let's get out of here. Get out of here? You're so obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you so serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, then then does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Your laugh. Well, I'm proof from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point.
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna. Why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming from the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean?
It's just fine with the sick. Oh, there's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Are you fucking kidding me? What? So you're telling us all this dick and ball torture is a fucking reality TV show? Not that I know of. I don't know. Maybe they did.
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's almost fucked up. It doesn't matter how many times he says it, I just don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and the hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Fucking hell. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard that kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you right here, right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? Smile, you're on TV. It was all for my captive audience to show them the true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? So I'm sure people might yell at the TV to try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know the personality though, so whatever. Let's go, smart. They actually would have killed Byakuya. Yeah, probably.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communication like that, you need some kind of astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things like that come to far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, it does. There's a little business of... The fuck?
A body has been discovered.
That was Kyoko? Oh, fuck!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the...
Whoops. Huh? Class trial, do you mean? Jesus Christ.
It's the Monokuma file!
Right here, everyone. I'll give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding never-ending excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait!
That was really Kyoko, holy fuck. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach, and we're all here with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I just had to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's this spare entertainment in? How is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
And I thought that finally, we could get out of here.
And plus, what did you say about class trials?
Stop talking.
Well, that was part's obvious. A class trial is a class trial. What it means at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mikuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, then that means the mastermind, Mikuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered. No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself. Anyways, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Oh, but you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. This is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. Time to hang myself. Watch and learn! So I'm gonna begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works after all. Bloody hell. Well, I better start by checking the Monokuma file. Due to an explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The butt was covered with wounds, but they were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Something tells me it isn't. Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Something tells me something's up with the shed. I'm looking into it. What's on the floor? Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important. I just need to do what I always do. Is that a razor map? More thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. Only one little piece left. Half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped the water bucket on it. Apparently or not. Is that a I just joined, oh man. What's up? The stream died? No, it didn't. What do you mean stream's dead? No, it didn't. Stream isn't dead, you fuckers. Get fucked, it's not dead. Oh, it did? No. Which explains the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Oh, it did? No, let me see if I can get to that part. Oh, it did? That's weird. Huh, that's weird. There's nothing strange about that, right? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. They're fake nails, they're really long. They seem to get in the way of normal activity. Yeah, there's no way that's... There's also something on the back of her hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't really make the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Huh. The upper half of her body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw the water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Alright, something tells me it was up at the tool shed. I'm gonna go into the tool shed. Just make sure I should take a look at the tool shed. Yeah, there's probably something that's missing in here. Nothing is missing in here. Is this a tarp? Wait, there was a tarp here before? I should probably look into that. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember bringing the tarp there. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside, it's totally clean and complete dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dry. Something about that bothers me. Did someone remove the clothing and put new clothing? It doesn't make any sense. Live stream on your main. I haven't checked in a while, but it's probably still broken. Hello, Shiba. Concerns me. And that is... Oh yeah, wasn't there something there before? What about this? Tools have nothing to do with the case. What about this one? Something carved into the handle. Oh, whoops. This. But are there any clues in this fertilizer? Well, I got coin for it. It's Mondo's gang, I know. Any content ideas on your main? Someone said, or I think like last stream, someone said, like Elias ship, tier list. Well, the Elias ship, was Jack's idea, then the tier list was my idea. Now it's time to talk to everybody. Is there any chickens missing? One of the monitors, oh. I'm not totally useless no matter what. Are there any chickens missing? Remember, there are some chickens in the chicken coop. Yep, one missing. Huh? 4.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens are around here? Of course, there are precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're one short. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens here. I should be getting out of here in a week, maybe. That's nice. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4? Gonna have an impact on the structure of the world?
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if one piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? What about this? Broken? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. This is the... And, Monokuma said the time could not have changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Oh, it's a hostage. No! It's a hostage situation! Is that boy? Or owie? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was some knife sticking out of its stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Akua said not to touch it to avoid getting it all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground near it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it, like that helped me remember a lot too, so thank you too.
So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to say anymore.
It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
Serious?
Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? So look back what I did this morning to help me remember what I did. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, which is usual. So I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met with Tina, and that was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Just 9, I think. Now then, Toko, what time is it? It was 9. Yeah. Oh, new video uploading and I thought Neon was banned? Not on this account. I'm just too lazy to do it now. That's right, I had to been around 9 o'clock. Oh, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job is done. That's a pretty small job. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. That's kind of surprising. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct, I'd love to hear what you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious the murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell him about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden for the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hira, and Hina were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately took Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us had an airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we won't go get the Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi, I know. So what now? You seem to be quiet at the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, no shit it is. Profile pic looks like I'm dead. Yes. I think I've checked everything I need to do in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. So let me find more about Kyoko. Is that the corpse really Kyoko if that's true? Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe I can get into her room and I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Damn. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if you'll let me borrow her room key. Okay. Hey, Byakuya. If you come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were able to go with you, that'd be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later on. And you'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around for something else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Where is that one area? Shut the fuck up, Elias, you simp. What? The only person I simp for is Toby motherfucking Maguire, so you can shut your bitch ass up. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyways, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Think is Napoleon? Probably. I'm too lazy to ban him, though. Thing on the body, they're all burnt, so I can't really be sure. I don't fucking know. He says that... Nah, he probably is. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just too lazy. Okay, well, now I have to find out where the hell I'm supposed to put that. The gym. It says go to the gym, so I guess I'm going to the gym now. I'm not too lazy to ban. Yeah, he is a bit of a dick, so yeah, I don't care if you do it or not. You could do it or you don't. I don't care. Oh yeah, the Monokuma bear. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured I wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. It's a bomb? And that bomb went missing, so there's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh. Okay, checked everything else I can think of now. Let's left is Kyoko's room. I head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. I wish I knew about it all along. Would have helped me. Who the fuck? Damn me. The ultimate Bean Boozle challenge. Oh my god, the ultimate Bean Boozle challenge. Candy or medicine? Fuck yeah. Hearing no objections, and then he got timed out for 300 seconds. Byakuya. You think you can go soon,
Let's
Byakuya?
go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way through the door. What do you mean you fucking knew it? You fucking knew what? Now it's time to find Kyoko's room, which is this one. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Book on the table. So this is Kyoko's room.
What?
You want to come here, right? So this is what you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Yeah, that letter she gave me. For fuck's sake, I had in VR. I know the pain. I played Resident Evil 7 in VR. Yeah, I died a lot.
It's true.
Considering it's a symbol of my determination, don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Found it. What is in that envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well then, something certainly has happened, so open it. Oh, okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all there was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it mean? It means go under her sheets, you dumb fuck. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What is this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 Student Registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, so it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and a fuck, that's it! This must be the blink that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have any time for your sentimental indulgence. Just hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and then look through the rest of the room. Or not. Wait, was it? Down the profile sheet. Named Mukuro Ikusaba, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained for every weapon type imaginable. She shows an interest in military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. What's funny? In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family was on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The young story of a Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those years. She insists that she hadn't been kidnapped, but she had been receiving battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. In the world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one of those non-fiction and those other sci-fi. There's no way to even compare to those two. And how different this is, that was how I saw things just as an ordinary person. But then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fernir in a place like this. Huh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fernir Mercenary Corp is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is part of a totally removed This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard that says Finir has already.
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player and a bit player's becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
Huh, what have you got your pretty little hands on there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So, what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me, I'm not gonna hold it
now.
against you or anything. In that case, you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it, I hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Well, who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rule and bust into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are the rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Hey Elias, so since you're my bestie, I want to give you some video ideas. Alright, shoot. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, one of the subjects is fairness. Would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's all about the ones writing the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I actually ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you first all got together in the main hall, back then there were 15 people here, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
In other words,
that's right, there weren't actually 15
yes,
of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking in this part killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the
Mukuro
16th
Ikusaba.
student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Why does Makoto's face look more 3D than Kyoko's?
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The ultimate stretch. Oh! The 16th student is Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all those regulations is...
Why?
huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, Killing Game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want you to get back at that sneaky Miss Girl, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. So seriously?
Hey,
You know she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover up a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want to show anyone else. What? Okay, that's all now all you get. Song tier list prank calling my mom, some random someone you hate, The Last of Us Reunited stream. Someone, goddamn, yeah, that's a lot. Song tier list, prank calling my mom, some random someone you hate, Last of Us Reunited stream. Last of Us? I already streamed Last of Us. Reunited stream, I have no one to reunite with. Song video collab with someone, I haven't thought of any song to use. Who the fuck keeps singing in? Whoa, how did you get like that? Every time Disney ruins another movie franchise, they do one push-up. Jesus Christ. Monokuma's account, that's interesting. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand. That tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were the scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears gloves to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. Pull the fuck up here. I'm the best friend here. No, it's a lie. What the hell? What the fuck? I'm so confused. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must really have hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma is trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of this game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That is why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16 students. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly
Perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing game. Gonna be this banhammer. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko? Anyone who should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ukasaba isn't the culprit. Oh, what makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words...
Mukuro is giving us information that would raise questions about her. Would be bold, to say the least. That makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and then come to a wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? And what's this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The locker that those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Oh. I fucking laughed my ass off, otherwise prank calls mom for a video. I don't know what I prank called my mom on. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure that there are other places in need of an investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really are connected.
Go.
Well, are you coming? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for after all. 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like those super traditional public bathrooms. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the lockers farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right? Well, just try it. Oh, okay. I took out the wooden and entered it into the key's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong, despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. The fuck? I see some blood on the ground. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. What's that? Blood? It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means they are surely related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it have possibly been involved? I think that's what the locker has to offer for now. Is something
Very
wrong?
strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Byakuya. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What's the next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Ferner. Ferner, you mean the mercenary group that Mugrio was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious where in the school do you go to research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access
Let's
to.
go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there were a file here related to the Ferner somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in his hand. Oh, give me it.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? French is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to the entire company of irregular soldiers. What the fuck is it not giving me my chat? The chat die or some shit? Oh yeah, I just thought of a video idea. Even taking a yeah, it's, I believe one of my friends is in high school, and I think they're taking like Russian and Spanish. But that was last year. I don't know if they still do it. At least I think, yeah, that was like a year ago. So like, possibly isn't doing it anymore. Just like Fenrir, a world of the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, which most are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are other confirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe that it was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality and the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here in an unpredictable, imaginable world. That's what makes it also exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. Did anything jump out to you? Maybe this is your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, since Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier joins that squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Oh, the victim did have a tattoo. They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean... Huh. Ding dong, motherfuckers!
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth,
Fuck off.
natural phenomena.
I want to learn Japanese. Ah, Jack wants to learn the language of Ching-Chong.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
No.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. I'm prepared. In Japanese and German. Ah, you want to learn the language of 9? Whoa, Byaku and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by that point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you. Huh?
What are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? It's because I got access to Famicom and Super Famicom games on my Switch. Oh.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined that was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and the 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Monokuma showed up yet.
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't just start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you two talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, and it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we agree it's a violation, I'll raise the punishment right now. Is it me you're looking for? I'm here. What's up, Kyoko? We hardly heard a voice. We all spun around to look. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's a ghost. Famicom is Japanese NES and the Super Famicom. The Japanese SNES. Okay.
Stop the talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. I need to save some fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulations did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyways, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm just so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost.
I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. And the Super Famicom Online has a game I want to play. Shin Megami Tensei. Okay. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is over. One after another, everyone piled up into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. What's up, titties? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key years ago somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed the announcement just because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out? Just now, I finished my search and came back down just to hear that class trial announcement. I took some time to go over to the crime scene first, and I can't go completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting, but if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's the key you found Ghost you.
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over this in detail when we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because it's probably going to be the single most crucial moment for me so far, too. For her, that's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Alright, I'm going to find out in like a minute or two, because I'm going to go take a shit, so I'll be right back. What's up, party bitches? Alright, good thing I didn't name myself. Bruh. Alright. I got the controller ready for smashing. Because as you could tell, I am the ultimate gamer. I can play all the video games in the world. Nothing can ever beat me. With sick flips and tricks and ripping out parts of it. But I could probably rip this thing out today. If I were to smash it hard enough, I can easily probably rip that part out, because part of the motherboard is coming off.
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what you said, right? I don't know, Makoto. Are you? Just being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. I'm taking out this fucking motherboard. There will be no motherboard when I'm done with you, bitch. Alright, well, I made a fucking weapon. Hell yeah. I made an axe. Oh, hey, I put it back into place. Nice. This is a fucking crime against humanity. And the door slid shut. That doesn't matter. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the metal pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just all stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was a blinding light of despair.
I can't wait!
Why is it gay? It's rainbow! The time for pointless jokes and jabs is past. Let's get on with the show! And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly oh yes, I get it. A fucking deadly class trial. Alright, time to prepare my fingers on these buttons. I forgot that I could set skills and I've been making life difficult for myself. Oh, I already have that on. Allows you to reload 2. Yes! Yes! Give me the 2 bullets! Increases bullet capacity. Yes! Take that. I am back. Hello, Father.
Let's begin with a baby.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Kyoko's standing right there.
No! That's a ghost!
Bruh. Class trial prep theme is a bop.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology!
What the fuck?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
It isn't dead.
Traits?
One important trait that Kyoko proves that the body doesn't belong to her. Gloves?
I got it!
Yeah, let's go! Got it
I'm
right.
talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Yes.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Shut it, hero. No way that the corpse was Kyoko, but if I can prove why, we're just gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. Put on your fucking gloves, you bitch! Go take off your gloves. Oh no. Well, I already know which one it is.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Why
Okay,
the fuck?
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Not a
They
lie.
got burnt up in the explosion.
I'm a ghost,
Then She was
interesting.
wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Wrong.
That corpse
Fuck,
is
fuck.
Absolute. This entire discussion is idiotic.
Even before I have it faster!
Okay, then prove
The dead body
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing...
Well, yeah, she must have been
Wait.
wearing gloves.
Damn it.
Shit,
What the fuck? How am I wrong?
that Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Fake nails.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body
they got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing...
Let's go!
No, that's wrong. No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
He's not wrong, though.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Let's go.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim?
It was
First,
here,
we need to
it
figure
was
that
shadow,
out.
or whatever the fuck.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from here. Make your argument. For fuck's sake.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
My fucking
then
God.
who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
And there's nothing else we can do, right?
Oh, shit.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so.
The face was...
That is
And
not
there
a
wasn't
lie.
any description... Well, if we can't identify the body...
And we'll have to try.
shoot!
I don't know.
If Kyoko
Nothing's
really
lying.
is,
Who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so.
The face was scorched...
And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify the body...
then there's nothing else we can do, right?
I don't know. I'm lost. None of it makes sense.
Kyoko really is still alive.
Tattoo in the right hand?
Then who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so.
The face was
Wait.
scorched beyond
Fuck.
recognition.
Shoot!
I don't know.
Kyoko really? Then who died?
Shit's
Gotta be- I
confusing.
don't think so. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Fuck.
If Kyoko
It's
really
supposed
who
to
died?
help me. Why does it fuck me in the end?
And there wasn't any description in the Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else
I
we can
still
do,
missed.
right?
I have it faster and I'm still missing. Maybe keep
Kyoko really- then who
You're
died?
Gotta
disgusting.
be... I don't think so. And there wasn't any description... Oh, if we can't identify the...
Let's go.
No,
Got it.
that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange.
That's
huh?
a wolf, I
Is
believe.
this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to information, it should be clear that it is...
I got it!
I got it. Let's go.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name
Yeah.
of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their
Fenrir.
body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh god. Wolf. Wolf! It's Wolf. It's Wolf. No, not Wolf! Oh. I saw O and L and I immediately knew it was Wolf. That was the easiest Hangman's Gambit ever. I'm just
The
retarded.
representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki. And a female giant.
Loki, I don't remember this in the Marvel Universe.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
I mean, it makes sense.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
You already said that.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first
Oh,
and
finally, for the
foremost.
first time, you get fucking Winnie the Pooh over here having a spaz attack.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
But I thought my brain was tiny.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding
What?
all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total
about
that
to
have been
say, that
taking
makes no
part in
fucking
these
sense.
events.
Who the fuck dares to DM me? They get stabbed.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
It's Leon! It's fucking Leon!
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah, someone know. Toko and Genocide Jan? No.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Alright, well, it's Kyoko.
Exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yes.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9 o'clock on the dot.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
9.
I got it!
I remember. I'm big brain.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Oh, wow, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go to the pickaxe and get here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay, it looks like the game has begun. I can't provide an alibi for that period. I just have to prove that the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. That's for Kyoko. To do that, I have to make clear when the body ended up in the garden. Oh, fuck. Please don't be 3. Please don't be 3. Ah, fuck, it's 3.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night...
Not a lie.
...and 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock? Yeah, just a random 2
And
o'clock.
Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Not a lie.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So, Makoto, if you have any objections,
Now would be the time.
But none of them are lies.
Okay, so totally dry.
we've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night...
True.
And 9 o'clock.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
Fuck? 7:30? Yeah, that's not a lie.
That's more than enough.
Enough time to commit murder. So, Makoto, if you have any
What?
objections, now would be the time.
But none of it's wrong. Okay, I'm gonna just... I don't know. So I'm just gonna try literally every
We've
single
established a
combination I
time
can find.
frame for the murder.
It took place
Somewhere between 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the
Murder.
morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't...
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
Yeah.
We've
I don't know, I'm
established a
trying
time
literally
that
every
took place
combination I
Somewhere between...
Oh, I got it right!
No, that's wrong!
The fuck? You lied? It wasn't a lie.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such
What?
indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
Because of the
What
bucket.
do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yes. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
You're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
But that wasn't the sprinkler that got the body wet. Look at the body itself. Wait. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Do this. Oh my
I
god.
admit nothing. I hate you. No!
I don't think this is the first time I've done this with Toko.
Hold on! Are you trying to blame me?
Yes.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything.
Let's fucking go!
How can you say
This should prove it.
Let's fucking go! First try. I just tasted oxygen. Oxygen tastes like air!
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom
That was
half
surprisingly
was completely
easy.
dry.
Stream is not now dead. Stop lying. Get fucked! Prove your ass wrong!
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
How?
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just...
Can we just kill her, please?
move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers
Carbon
didn't get the
dioxide
body
tastes
wet,
amazing.
then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Yes.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all.
Let's
Good
go!
for you.
I had an alibi for not committing murder!
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone
I'd just like
that...
to say one thing.
What's up?
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will
So
stay
you
hidden
did
forever.
do it.
Which is why I can't let that
So
happen.
you did do it!
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
Yes.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
Oh, yeah,
so
she did.
killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Fuck off!
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Are you saying that they're trying to fuck me up now?
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep
Oh my
it
god,
from
yeah,
getting
the
wet.
tarp! Tarp. But wouldn't both of the places?
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Oh goddamn, I got some pretty goddamn good titties.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Fuck. Oh, Kyoko, say that. Why would you want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute to what Kyoko said. Oh, no. Oh, no! Please don't be through, please don't be through. Probably fragment.
By covering the body with the tarp.
Ah, yes!
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Yeah.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Now I'm talking! Is this second
that
person?
Side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh shit. If I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet, Byakuya warned us not to touch it to avoid getting any bloody on it.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that.
But the underside, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because
that side was since it was facing down to. Of course, it didn't get dirty.
No, I know which one it is. I know which one it is. I think.
By covering the body,
wrong.
killer prevents.
So the reason that is because the spring. But the underside, it was totally. It's because that side, since it was facing.
Of course, it didn't get dirty.
Yeah,
no,
that's
wrong.
Break.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Yes. Wait. Oh shit, I'm lying to myself.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Wrong.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they
What?
get something like that?
I mean, the nurse's office.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Which must mean, oh shit. Chicken?
I got it!
Oh my god, I got it right!
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
I didn't think that'd be right.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Alright. Seal.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Oh.
Then that settles
Strange thing to
Sorry,
think.
I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened
Oh
earlier.
no!
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh, fuck.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Oh no.
That's not...
Oh shit,
Don't
shit.
bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is...
No! Oh shit! And the suspicion falls back on me again, but why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. What?
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Do eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Fuck no.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
Fuck no.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it
That was in my room.
exploded, right?
Oh shit.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Oh shit. I'm fucked.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife
Yes,
somewhere
you
before.
have. It was in my room.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can let Toko keep it. That's for sure. We don't know what you might do with it. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on it to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
Oh, fuck.
It's not that I hid it.
It's just... I couldn't be sure what happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Fuck. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make that clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Oh no. Oh no.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Makoto really did.
Really is, isn't it?
Is this like second person telling me
was
that
afraid of
Makoto
that.
actually did it?
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Oh fuck.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
I mean, that isn't a lie.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Stab,
What a
stab.
horrible man you are, Makoto.
Oh yeah, sure, I'm the horrible guy. What about Leon, Mondo, fucking
The
Celeste?
knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I have that automatic.
Well,
Getting stabbed is what killed. So there's no question.
She was stabbed
You
to
took that
death.
knife of yours and killed.
What a horrible
Was
man
it
you
stabbed?
are, Makoto.
Was it being stabbed? Due to the explosion, victim, however, stab one switches completely through the body. Oh yeah, shit. They also been struck in the head with a object, meaning that isn't the death. But I don't have the Monokuma file.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Exploded dead body analysis.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I have that automatic.
well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her.
What?
Right?
But that's the lie.
Shoot.
He didn't die.
The knife we
What?
found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I have that automatic.
well,
Getting stabbed.
There we go. I'm
No,
so confused.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
That makes no sense. You dumb fool. No, the second condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. The Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Towards me.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
Which was
Exploding the body
no.
afterward was probably
Absolutely
meant to do
no.
the same thing.
No, don't say it. Do not say it. I'm not looking at chat. No, I don't trust you. I'm not looking at chat anymore.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Good ending and bad ending. I want to see which one I get. I want to see if I'm that dumb and I get the bad ending.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Why me? Hey, it was the bomb next to the Monokuma. Huh. I don't know. I can think for the explosion. I mean, I know what it is. The sky is dead. Yeah, worth a try. I guess win? And I died. Rip. Makoto.
I refuse to give up yet!
The fragments? Oh. How the fuck does that make sense? Yeah, I would have never guessed the fragments, because that makes no fucking sense. You lied to me. You lied to me. You all lied to me.
Shoot!
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna just go through each one and hope I get it. The exact condition. Bloody duct tape? I don't know. None of it makes fucking sense. Oh wait, whoops. This is all so goddamn confusing. Like, I blame the fucking confusing ass fucking game. I don't understand any of it. Like, it was the fucking bomb that was with Monokuma. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm just guessing each one till I get it. Knife. Nope. I don't even know, I'm just fucking guessing. I don't understand it.
I got it!
I want to fucking kill myself right now.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
I didn't see that it was written down. Oh my fucking god. I didn't see that they said it was written down.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage
Wait, what?
set up by the true killer.
Why am I back here?
They probably stabbed her to drop, exploding the
fuck?
The explosion severely damaged you.
Why am I back here?
Oh, hey, I have a question.
I got it!
I don't know why they took me all the way back there, but
found a tiny fragment
that's
of something
why I got
on
it
the ground
wrong.
near the body, right?
Because I thought I was back on that. That's fucking stupid. Goddamn bugs.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going back in time.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Let's go!
And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
It was the blow to the head.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
You need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Blow to the head. Monokuma Files has it.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yes, you dumb fuck.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
I don't know why.
Then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
So
Then, shall we
lie?
continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be
The explosion
Wait,
didn't
no,
kill her
that's
for
the lie.
sure.
The fatal injury was the
It
knife.
wasn't
You dumb fuck.
That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
I'm just guessing.
Then shall we
continue the victim's
fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Shoot! I don't know. It's
Then
all
shall we continue
confusing
the
as
victim's
fuck.
fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I'm hitting the purple shit and I get fucked.
She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
There's only one.
Oh yeah.
I guess I have to.
And more than that,
do
the victim had suffered
triangle.
countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh my god, I wish they told me when I have to do triangle, because I think that's what I have to do.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
And then there's only.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be
Absorb the
it.
victim's fatal injury
More than
bullet. I
that, the
already
victim
did
had
that.
suffered countless wounds across her
So I knew, and then I guess I do it
Then
with
shall
knife.
we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion
Back to
didn't
heaven.
kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't. Then there's.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it.
There was evidence
You
that
lied
showed
to
she
me!
was hit on
You
the
lied
back
to
of
me,
her
Jack!
head.
You cunt! You fucking lied to me! Shoot! I think we banned Jack. That fucker lied to me!
I refuse to give
Kill
up.
Jack! Kill Jack! Don't bring me back in time, please. Thank God. I think it's knife.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury
I think
has
it's
yet to
knife.
be
I'm gonna try that.
Explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't
Because of the knife, right?
Nah, I fucked up. Shoot! I guess I'll try the other way around.
Then shall we continue the victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't. Then there's.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was. And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her Then shall we continue the victim's fatal injury?
No, that's wrong.
Well, we were technically right. We killed Jack anyways. Get that
Blue
fucker!
Girl died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
We killed Jack anyway.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Killed Jack
If they were
2020.
old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
It said like a metal pipe object.
Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh! I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
It's possibly Toko. My reason to believing it's possibly Toko is because she's probably strong enough to pick up that pickaxe, and no blood was involved. And Toko was weak enough to do damage with the pickaxe that probably wouldn't kill anyone, or probably wouldn't cave their skull in afterwards. So, my suspicion right now is on Toko.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
No, that's Genocide Jack. Or that's the other part of her. That's the Genocide Jill. This is Toko, not Genocide Jill. Meaning, Toko can kill whoever the fuck she wants.
Seriously?
Because she doesn't live under because she doesn't live with the Genocide Jack thing.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
For fuck's sake.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
No. Oh, okay. Arrows?
I got it!
Oh shit, I got it right!
Yukaro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was The titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
I got it right, let's go.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds...
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Oh, thank God. Make your bloody duct tape. Got it right. Let's
The
go.
titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be...
Got it right, let's go. Yeah, I thought that was... I knew it was gonna be duct tape.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Ow.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
It's all coming back to
harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker...
Kyoko was the only one in there before. Also was Oi.
It was you,
Or Aoi.
Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Lies!
Oh no. You absolutely
You sat on the
have.
throne of lies, Kyoko!
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I remember. I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? To the Jojo locker. Ah, yes, woodblock key.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Oh yeah, why
Last
the fuck
night,
were you wanting to bounce on my
You
dick?
were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Sure.
What?
Hold up. She was protecting me? Then does that mean she did want the dick? She knew I was being attacked. She came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which could mean that Kyoko killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close
she
at
did
hand.
do it.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
That's what Celeste said when she said, "My name is Celestia Ludenberg." Wait, no, fuck, that wasn't her voice. My name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Hold up. What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Lies!
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
Is it him?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Shoot!
Those words you just spoke.
Oh, I have to absorb
What do you
them.
exactly? I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
there's proof that you aren't the culprit.
I don't know! I probably watched the whole thing.
Exactly. I'm not the
I'm being
You should
stupid.
understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
there's proof that you... Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which could mean.
Those words you just spoke.
What do you mean? Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
there's proof that you aren't the culprit.
You stated it. You said I hid and then left the locker, but could I really have done that?
Yeah.
Those words you just
Exactly. I'm not. You should understand.
He did it!
Master would never...
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, but could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly.
Do we get to
I'm
kill
not,
him?
but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
there's...
Proof that you are...
Yes! Let's go! Sweating.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Who the fuck DM'd me? He made the song of silence. Thank you, Ellie. Let's go! Please tell me he's the killer so we can get this bitch out.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Oh, he's sweating. He's nervous.
I had the key to your room.
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
That is Byakuya! No, that's not actually true. Clear contradiction to what Kyoko said was an obvious lie, but this isn't just like her. Try to save herself from such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer, or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will be hidden forever. This is why I can't let this happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trapped. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trapped? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? Does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do, Kyoko's lie? Am I the only one who knows it a lie? Am I the only one who can expose it? But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trapped. I'm voting for Kyoko. I don't give a fuck. Get this bitch out of here. Danger, but that risk. Solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do? I have to decide right here whether to wait. Shit, wait, which one means expose? Okay, wait, which... Wait, let it go means I'm exposing, right? Because I'm gonna expose this lie. Her runaway is, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys later. Wait, no, actually, I'm gonna save. I can't save. No, I can't save. No, I wanted to save. Alright, whatever. Which one means expose the lie? Because I'm exposing the lie, but I don't know which one means expose. The fuck? Oh, it's my bed. Runaway does nothing. Oh. Okay, which one means exposed, for fuck's sakes? Jack, you should know this. Let it go, I guess. I made my decision. I have to believe in kill. No! No, that's not what I meant! Fuck! That's not what I fucking meant! God damn it! I'm getting the bad ending now. Fuck. No way she would kill someone. Fuck, no! No! Go back! Get the fuck back! Fuck no! God. No! Ah! Fuck! Great. I'm not doing this bullshit! Get me the fuck out! I didn't mean to do this shit! No! No! Fuck this! I could? How do I go back? How the fuck do I go back? I'm not, no, I refuse. I refuse to let Kyoko go. She fucking killed him. Oh wait, this unlocks a good ending? How the fuck is letting Kyoko lie get the good? Oh, whatever. There has to be some secret or something that the mastermind shot that Kyoko.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
Okay, sure.
Who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Fuck me.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
Fuck you.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this
How
case.
would have I gone into Kyoko's room without the key and motherfucking Byakuya went there with me?
Huh? A hidden side?
Take you to the other side so you can do that.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
I'm getting the bad ending,
Lukaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why...
I got the bad ending, didn't I? You fuckers are lying to me.
Okay, time's up!
I exposed this fucker.
Huh? Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
That's a new one.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay?
Fuck,
everyone,
no.
Please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Does this mean I actually did do it and they're all gonna vote for me? I'm surprised, honestly. Yay, not like I'm gonna fucking use them because I'm getting voted out of Total Drama Island.
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Unless I really did do it,
or the
and they all vote out Kyoko or some shit. I don't know.
Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck! You dumb! You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong! You got it all wrong! I didn't do it!
Indeed.
Good job, everyone! Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right! Wait, what?! Wait, no, what the fuck? None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense!
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like on the other class trials. It's gonna end the same way. It's everywhere.
Kills!
Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
You motherfucker! Kyoko!
Let's give it everything we've got!
You fucking bitch! You dirty whore! You filthy slut! What did Chucky say at the end of Child's Play? Or at Child's Play? They find Chucky alive, child. You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Thank you, Chucky. Best movie. I have a fucking punishment? For fuck's sakes! This is a fucking dream. I refuse to believe it! Oh, shit! Nah, I'm good. I'll think I'll leave. No! Oh! What is this bullshit? The good ending is Makoto dies? I've spent all the time with this motherfucker! Why is he pink? Oh no. Why is he blue? Can he not breathe or some shit? Wait, what? Alter ego? Oh! Alter ego! The fucking GOAT! Alter ego's the fucking GOAT! Oh no, now that's worse! Gibby! Now he dies. Oh shit! What? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Oh yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? This is some kind of stupid virus from that stupid guy. He must have planted it, invaded, and when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this.
It would seem.
It seemed you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words.
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you already have won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. That stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage stone pit, in a way that's even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. So I'm dead. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words.
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. Ensnared?
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So.
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Oh, that's cool. But what the fuck? The massive high school towers all over the towers, the bustling Burman areas, like the school set. Wait, this is the beginning of the game. What the fuck? Hope's Peak Academy that brings the top students. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, the... What the fuck? Hold up. Ring ding. Don't you have to be... Attending high school, so you have to be the very best at what you do. No argument. Someone can enroll here. What the fuck? Hmm? No. I've been in before. What the heck is going on? Wait! Whoa! I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together, and then I was awake. Or is it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream, I can tell you, because my stench is invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. What the fuck? I survived?! Until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after good friends with her to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he was used up to his last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and my friend. That... oh my... This seems like the obvious idea. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down with me. What the fuck? That's a rocket in a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? Why did something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? I don't know, but give me the fuck out of here. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. No matter how many times I pulled or kicked it all, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm getting out here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless, too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be I gotta make sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around a bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's not enough of a reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that pound declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. Maybe my sleep was deep and interrupted, but that was my only way to reserve what little strength I had left and not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Alter Ego, that you? What the? That strange sound pierced my sound isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, a pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over here? Something fell up from above. What could have it been? Well, it's obviously garbage. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Basically, I was teaching Makoto how babies were made and how trash comes back to work. Oh, interesting.
Just a second.
Kyoko? What the fuck are you doing here? You got me fucked, you bitch! Before she even emerged from I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Fuck you! You fucking whore! Kyoko, you look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? It's not obvious. I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, but you have garbage on your hair, and your hair is garbage! She gave up her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash. Then she faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. Oh, hell yeah. Water and biscuits. Sure. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Woo, that really hit the spot. Haha, funny. Now I got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I keep going forward is all what I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Alright, you bitch! Get me the fuck out of here! But Kyoko, why'd you come down to rescue me? To pay a debt, or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Yeah, no shit, you bitch! Don't say that, you didn't. Yes, she fucking did! No, that's not exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there were reasons that I had to survive no matter the cost. Well, fuck you! Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
To tell you I'll tell you everything. The reason I had to survive is so that I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for a very important reason. So you have some reason to coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Once. Until recently, I forgot what it was. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia. Then, is it really true you lost your memory? Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation between myself and disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would you make? You forget all that. Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine what happened by chance. It seems too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive. The work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? Because there's only one reason I can come up with. Because my purpose and my abilities, somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And that would also mean somehow my memories may have be connected with the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if you want to say it's true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, we all worked as one, and the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What? Oh my fuck. It's Byakuya!
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal, but it's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't just ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself. The ultimate lucky student, after all. To simply put it, here's how a baby is made. See that behind you? That's the opposite of how a baby is made. I mean, yeah. The ultimate lucky student. Yes, I am the ultimate lucky student. The ultimate lucky sperm.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do to myself. That's why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be mastermind. It was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand.
Fuck off. You were supposed to be dead.
I should understand everything.
I'm getting a drink. I'll be right back. I need to fucking understand what the fuck just happened. Because something tells me I cheated life. Alter ego is the goat. Gotta drink my period blood to keep my bones healthy. Ugh.
It's to stay here.
It's like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help right away, so to understand it... So, I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced to think that's just her personality. Now get me the fuck out of here, you crazy bitch! Reason for doing all investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's a lot I don't remember, but at the very least... I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Okay, what is it? You mentioned your ability. My ability is what everyone has known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. K-Camp got it right, surprisingly! The ultimate detective. And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy was because there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find out find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Oh, interesting.
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster? Oh yeah, she does kind of have a detective suit when you think about it. Then that explains it when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
I'll
find a way.
Huh?
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I...
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when I said that, I felt strange. It made perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this is perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said that because I felt, based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion that someone who didn't know where anything had been there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I found this in the headmaster's room. Is this some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map doesn't show that the second floor was more of a home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of its staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured out that the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went to see if the headmaster really did have a private room
However...
here. But when I got there, I noticed that the second floor dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? This part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw, I realized, whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You'll need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important and really ominous. Fucking guy, I have to talk to her again.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor, dorms had no cameras and no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. Had to do with Mukuro Uchisaba, doesn't it? Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you were right, but that means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so who did kill her? What I can say for sure that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Uchisaba was to get me killed. Get you killed. I guess so.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in relation, they wanted to draw me and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimum restrictions, you're free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules. With that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they had to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind himself is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Uchisaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Yeah, I know. It could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You don't know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... during the night? I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me to cases, just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of death. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave a chase right away, and as I followed it, I followed the shadow go to your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I interviewed immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room, and it all had to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So this was all mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? I don't have a conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want to if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try to kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, this is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is also who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to... And I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the ultimate of the... The other ultimate of despair. The other ultimate of despair? Well, you dumb bitch. You just need to... Well, on they're ready. That was louder than what I expected. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. Yeah, I should be fucking happy that I'm not dead. I got gibbied! You're talking about what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group of whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Because I'm pretty sure you would be... If you voted for her, you would have gotten clapped. Yeah, probably. Then there. Make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that forces us to go through this. That's the ultimate despair. That's our real enemy. Junk food junkie begin. Kyoko Kill Girl hentai exists, and I have mixed feelings of it. I've seen some of it, and it's pretty hot. Why is there all these to be continues? Like I said, I think this game was released in like chapters, like The Walking Dead from Telltale Games. So I guess the to be continued is like they release it into like pieces. But because the game already came out, you know. The ultimate despair, a group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group ever. I can't wait for they all see that I'm alive. I'm alive, bitches! You can't kill me! In fact, I'm gonna kill you! That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there's a door. Wow, Rattle. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. What's the way to open this door, Kyoko? Kyoko, do you have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool you got from the headmaster's room. Of course I do. It's absolutely vital part of snaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And can open any door in the school, right? That's right. Then we should be able to use the guy on that door, right? Hey Kyoko, can we use that key to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design and slid into the keyhole, and then... Let's go, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we have to get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Fuck. Finally. We were finally free, but there wasn't a time to take a breath of relief because the real fight had just begun. Well, how the fuck are you alive? Aren't you supposed to be dead? What the fuck is this bullshit? Big ass door for a small ass lock, I know, right? After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. It was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Damn it, I could have seen her ass. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into the darkness. In the past, it was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see below my feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. If you do, make sure you don't die as well, because I feel like not dying. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now it's said, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I want to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long? Ever since I can remember. I've come from a long line of detectives, so detective work is in my blood. I can't see it now. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family always seen it that way. Shit, you're right, I can kinda. Then is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh, then how come? It's like your family tradition, right?
Right.
So, because we take pride in it. pride.
Indeed.
A detective is either light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That's how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of the society. Which is why we made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort.
It's true.
It's like it's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Death. Shut it, Kodo. That's how your name is now. Your name is now Kodo Ichigo. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family. I just realized I've never read, actually, and I've never actually read any of these. Come on, keep it coming. Apparently my friend knows them. I guess everything's their state of art. This year's Ultimate Pop Sensation is going to be there. Yeah, but she's dead. Yeah, the baseball pro is going to be there. Yeah, he's dead. So jealous, only for winners. How can anyone get in? Anyone can't.
However...
Beautiful name. Yes, I agree. Kodo Yusa is a beautiful name. And yet, I gave up on some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing there is a true Kiri girl detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride is the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak. It was because of how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There is nothing I want to talk to my father about. Fuck my father.
However...
There is something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. Well, what is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kurigirl family. He was very talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. Kirigiri. Kyoko Kirigiri. Kirigiri. What the fuck? You're Kiri girl. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and I was still young, and he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. Kirigiri? Who the fuck names their child, or who the fuck wants their last name to be Kirigiri? Fuck that. And then we got Makoto N-word. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family's name. It's Japanese, Dad. I know! What fuck it? Google Translate time, bitches. I don't know if you heard that, but What? Kirigariru. That's exactly.
Kirigiarl. Kirigiarel. Kirigiarel.
What the fuck? Alright! Curry girl. I know. Okay, then how do you fucking... Naigi. Yeah, good enough for me. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take with him. If I'd gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was, compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. Kiri girl, I said, okay, Kiri girl. I don't blame him, you know. He has his own life to live. She's getting a look at my ass. Told you all this long, she wants my ass. And my dick. I'm about to say the N-word. Kiri girl. Kiri girl. Kiri. Fuck that. No, it's Kiri girl. It's Kiri girl.
However.
But there's still one thing. One thing I can never forgive. Really?
So.
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about feeling left behind. Like I said, I think that was a good thing. But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They saw the only thing as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. If you turn it to the side, they kind of look like they're crawling on train tracks. Oh yeah, you're right. It does kind of look like that. And on which side? Yeah. Ooh. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he'd forget about me years ago. But your family, just to cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I don't know. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. Keep looking at my ass. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Hold up, Pinafall! Gabby! Looks like this is it. On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch in the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain this is where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand and pushed against the hatch. I then fell and broke every bone in my body and died. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound. I know that we are safe and sound. But at least we're out of here. Now that we're back in Hope's Peak Academy, Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there with you, without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. What's up, bitches? Oh, wait, what? So what's the next step once we get out of here? I should ask Kyoko. So, now what should we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get the concrete answer, huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. As she said that she pointed at the nearby surveillance cameras. So you're saying rather than stressing out getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is gonna happen isn't. Because the mastermind isn't the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
That mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we talk to him directly before he tracks us down. Kyoko has black panties. It's an item. Why? Why do you know this, Jack? That should help our negotiations. Why do you know this? I'm still super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. I know that we'll be jerking off the porn. Can I just say, hey, what's up, bitches?
Shall we go?
We need to get to the gym. No! I want to tell everyone that I'm not dead. Why are you looking at the wiki? Why are you looking at the wiki when there's obviously panty items? Jack wants to sniff panties!
Shall we go?
Oh shit, this ain't the gym. What's up, party bitches? You're stupid.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much, but Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought to react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty parties expose during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I'm gonna punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever you feel you have to. Ah, no!
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? Lose?
Hey!
Lose! Hey, you! Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right? What are you talking about?
However...
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in the position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that you would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of being that could come to an aid even after you killed him.
Am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Makaro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto would have surely been a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk big game. You're saying that the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this,
Wow.
right? No, I can't. Don't just say it like that, you cunt. What is this, a comedy routine to make such a bold claim without shred of evidence?
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any of it right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find
That's
some.
right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only one with the absolute truth. And you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because...
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have tried to grip by despair you love so to expire.
However...
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me of the absence of evidence? Yes, you fucking Winnie the Pooh. Look at us.
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince. If you're trying to execute Makoto, now everyone out there would be watching this and we certainly would be extremely displeased. Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assure that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey.
Of course, you can't just say we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair
That's
and
what we
square,
have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is the advice of yours?
It's true.
To kill Makaros, to do Makaros trial all over again. Only this time you follow the school's regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, would that make a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one less showdown, in other words. That would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukaro's killer, of the mastermind himself. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So it's time for bear jokes. Now, what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause your unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain
Let's
myself!
have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
Then the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer's barely a fitting
You
end.
guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's pawning around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely
then
contain
that'll be enough to
myself!
calcify victory for you.
it's true.
Then what I've been trying to do all along? Okay, well good, then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukaro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all that, then we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When you've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey.
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When a student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukaro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukaro's trial is no exception, then it's part of the regulations? Which would have meant whoever killed Mukaro. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyways, here's a hint. I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants and all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step and hope speak since the killing game begun are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why did it go all quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking, I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone, get out of here! Oh, okay, I'm going to just... You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. Can't bear the fact that Makoto lived. Yeah, I see your shitty pun. Fuck you. Stop with the goddamn bear puns. Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Shut the fuck up. These fucking bear puns are gonna fucking stab someone. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling as we walked away. I can't bear these fucking bear puns. Next time anyone makes a fucking bear pun near me, I'm gonna fucking choke him to death with my pillow. It's Fluffy. Get the fuck out of here. Just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. So, Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you. I can barely
However,
believe it's over. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, don't thank me just yet. The battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. What the fuck? I'm sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because that one important moment, Mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when would the Mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the Mastermind said? That they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that. What do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of it actually taking over airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that type of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
and yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But to think of it another way, there must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason. So they had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
it would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other, and all their rules and regulations were decided to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. Those stupid regulations didn't exist. No one would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other, and that to show to the world.
Correct.
But why? To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has the name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? These puns are unbearably funny. Fuck off, Jack. Can we ban Jack, please? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. But the king of thing that no one but those who call themselves ultimate spirit would devise. The group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. You know, I'm so mad at you, you fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Fucker. K can't. You made 2. He made 1. So, law and order. We killed Jack. But is it their only reason for making us the rest of suffer?
Makoto.
I know angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
as their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has more part. Let's fucking go. Alright, nope, we kill K-Camp now. Let's go, K-Camp's mom X is in jail. Let's go. Let's just hope he doesn't get out on bail. The mastermind. Oh, wait. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
At least that's how those two are At least that's how those who are watching have seen it. That's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. The one who hit her? Oh, good, yeah, she's in jail now. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Yeah, I forgot she existed.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. Yes, but now we banned both of you fuckers for making bear puns. But even that didn't work. Yes, thanks to you, and due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
it would only do the mastermind harm to have shown it that they violated their own regulations. Technically made the bear puns. No. No. I didn't read them. You made me read them. So you. But all that was a hunch, right? And you still were able to get the mastermind to accept the challenge.
However.
Well, it's one thing to you that we got that chance because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. Alright, no, we definitely killed Jack. Kill fucking Jack, you fucking dirty bitch, you fucking whore. Pop. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't have proven any of it. It was just my reasoning, essentially. I was just making a bet. But it looks like I got it right this time. At least I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh, and I took a small sigh of relief. Okay, now Jack dies. I find this fair. Die, you bitch. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Spending a strong Demeter is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Junko is a fricko. Junko is deado. Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right, hypothetic.
However...
Anyways, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through would all been for nothing. You're right. We can't defeat the headmaster, it cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey.
But before we begin the class trial, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but how do we know who our real enemy is? All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway,
right now we have to go find the others. Go? They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Sure. She was hot before she died. Yes, agreed. Well, my clue is they're probably in the dining hall having a giant fucking orgy. I just realized Byakuya was the only male there. Wait, no. Hero exists too, I forgot. What's up, fuckers? Aw, I'm dumb. And suddenly we were greeted with... me. You again. Is he broken?
Ew.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. Couldn't help but let us sigh relief. Knew it. Let's go. Wait, no, I want to see if I can pronounce what the fuck that was. and slash colon x underscore that dot colon is 103.2.1.255 for some equals sad face sen act underscore 61.
Kodo?
No.
You guys! It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto. Huh?
You survived?
You can't kill the goat! Ha! Now I'm Byakuya. Fuck.
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Yes, I am a ghost. All my friends would struggle together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. They started to tear up.
What?
What's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Wet shoo. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Well, fuck you! I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. No, fuck you guys, you dirty whores.
Yo!
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go into the spirit world.
You know?
Did you talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world, for fuck's sakes. I mean, who the fuck is Miss Cleo? Still, I can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say that they have their life saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Fuck off. So, what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we had access to new places again. And no dice, all the rooms were locked before, we were still locked. So there wasn't any new areas, then where can we go find new clues? We can't.
Oh, you stink. Oh, you rotten. I'm telling you! Physically, mentally, in any way you could be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
This smell is so smelly. Super smelly, even smell worse than me. Way worse than me. I win.
She seems happy for some reason. That's new.
Makoto.
There's no time I should indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need the explanation to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But it's okay that you're here. What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you about. I need to tell you all the last class trial. Last class trial!
In other words...
We're going to redo Makoto's trial. Huh? What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it like I keep telling you. Makoto isn't a killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What, you're saying the mastermind killed Makaro? Or
That's right.
How the fuck you say her name? That's fluent cursive. What? Oh! I can speak cursive! That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time, and what he had to...
However...
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You made it sound like it was easy, I just, you know.
However...
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Black End, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules say that only the Black End is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the trial and the mastermind agreed. Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last class trial when you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were inferring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makaro, right? So it's our job to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery.
But...
Well, we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything. Well, you're right, Mrs. Titties, but let me explain why I love your titties so much. And that's why ass is better than titties. Ass is better than titties. Prove me wrong.
Anyway...
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Oh, everyone?
Hey,
you said you didn't agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us. I'm fine with things the way you are. I'm fine with living here forever with my master. I mean, meanwhile, I want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyways, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I say. But figuring out who's the mastermind is how they killed Makaro, or I don't remember their name, and the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all the mysteries. I'm not so sure about that, huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Fuck off. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. Until Monokuma told us his little hint of his hint. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's the hint. I know I told you all this already. The killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to ever take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began, are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? That Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So, in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Makaro, then, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could have possibly killed Makaro, but there's no way he would have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
According to Monokuma, the only people who set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been talking... or have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall in the beginning. I say the mastermind is the guy who yells! Or Leon, or Celeste, or Oi, or Sayaka, or Junko, or Mondo, or Byakuya, or Toko, or him, or Fat Guy, or Sakura, or Kyoko. Add in Makaro and you get 16. Agreed. So the mastermind would have to be one of us then?
That's right.
And those 16 people we started out with, the only people alive. And there's people standing right here, Nita. Continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure just yet. Monokuma might have said all that to confuse
Indeed.
us. It's certainly possible, but the only one among many. I thought Peter was Fat Guy. He is Fat Guy, I just forgot his name. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is a possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high school student. You can't say it's not possible. Shit, I was doing the wrong voice. But if one of us was the mastermind, they have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Can dead people come back? How do we know they're truly dead? Well... Maybe it was Leon. What if the people who were executed weren't really dead? I'm just saying that's true. No, probably not. Doesn't make any sense. Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was acting?
Well...
Everything's under control of a secret.
But...
I don't care how sneaky you are, you would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right,
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up a dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Ding dong motherfuckers, which could be the last ding dong motherfuckers. So sad.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh shit.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
I don't remember any locked rooms.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Alright. My balls are itchy, sorry. Oh, damn. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all these rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done now. We need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning.
In the name
anyways.
of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on the self. The Togemani blood throwing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Goodbye. Well then, goodbye. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. God, Master! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of your life... Coffee with cream without cream or coffee! Useless! So bye. But that Toko trudged out the dining hall. And now she's gone. You're gonna go by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second!
Wait, I'll come!
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. No fucking way. For talking. Oh yeah, because they're dead. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know. But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been, I would have died. And you have huge fucking titties. Makoto, that's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figured if they're at least here at the end, maybe I could find something that'll help us all get out of here. I don't do it on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Well, fuck off. So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko? Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches doesn't mean we can't still work together. Hina is shocked that you noticed her titties. Her huge honker wonkers.
So...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I just see it as splitting up to cover some more ground. And we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny of the school. We can visit all places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Because no matter what things we have to occur this year. But any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was not gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I have to prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. Whoops. Or expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at one of Monokuma's files. Due to an explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Stabbed. They also struck the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, and the body was discovered with other wounds, but they were released 7 days old. Once we find out who killed Makuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, where should I start my investigation on who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. On the second floor of the dorms was the gate. Was down before, which should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Okay. I don't remember any of them. I just bonked my head. You stupid. But it should tell me. It's not telling me. Oh, I'll go into the headmaster's room. Got something important in there. What the fuck? This is the headmaster's room. I heard awful things about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. There are documents scattered over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're on you?
Ignorance.
When we got out of here, remember this moment. What? What moment? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Sure. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically tenuous desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Makuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It also mentions Class 78. This must have been where Kyoko got that page. And since this is the rest of our profiles listed here and along with hers, there can be no doubt Makuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy just like the rest of us. Makuro Kusaba, the 16th student, which must have been how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh, what do you mean? I was talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in, I'm pretty sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much a hurry that she got the first page. The first page. Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there is more information about Makuro than we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report together by the headmaster himself. Mukuro? Fuck it, it's Makuro. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappears suddenly in the background of an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this, but I need to push forward to do my research on the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuru's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she's gone through as a member of Finir, whenever she found out Hope's Peak Academy, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That in fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all, but I decide she's a danger to the other students. I will be forced to take all responsibility measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think I can ain't dealt with it now. Well, let me say about Nukuru. She looks hot as fuck. And once again, that is why ass is better than titties. But wouldn't that mean Mukuru and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they want to kill Mukuru? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuru was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuru was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. Chihiro Hentai? Oh, my opinion on Chihiro Hentai? Well, it's not the completely worst thing. That's my opinion on Chihiro Hentai. Water dripping under it? There is. Well, what is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? It seems to be included as part of our class 28. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. Fuck off, fellow. 5 foot inches, 97 pounds. Wow, she is fucking tiny. But hello, Nagito Kamasita. What the fuck? Yes, I was. But hello, Nagito. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot! That's not what I'm trying to tell you. Is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back into the corpse and maybe you think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... Oh, Nagito, you're on the Nintendo DS. What the fuck? This game was on the Nintendo DS? The chance that the body actually wasn't Mukuro? Or is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all impossible, wouldn't be hard to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all what I'm trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Yes, you are. Oh, one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not like we're getting along, she just does a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith into her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. Well, what are you trying to say? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is this time is take it or don't as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. I'm serious. Heard the word hope. You said hope. I don't know if this is like a roleplay thing, but please shut the fuck up. I don't care. Anyways, I'm so missing here. I don't care about your damn roleplay. Act like a normal human. I'm missing something in here. Hey, wait a second. Trophy's even a shield display in case. Wait, why is the sword there? Sus. That trophy's email. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. Oh yeah, the headmaster's room. I got some shit to do in there.
Hey, Makoto!
Hey, Makoto! Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door, so I figured if the door in the queue had been unlocked, then I mean this one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And if that really sucks, so you open it. I'm not sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh, wait, let me take over first. I don't want to get exploded. Kino, race to a nearby desk and head underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight to it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Oh. Ooh.
Interesting. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but...
Just a second.
This place is like #1 gross. It's a whole different league of creepy. That's how they control Monokuma? What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It really is over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So Monokuma Rule has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean, alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't say whatever or something like this. The fuck? But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button says data center. I am human, I am weak. Please. This is gonna come off as rude. But please, shut the fuck up. I don't give 2 single fucks about your damn roleplay. You are not that character. You are a real human being wanting to have sex with that character, so you act as him as much as you can. You probably have several fucking body pillows of him. But please, for the love of God, shut the ever-loving fuck up. Fuck. Data center. I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door to the room we were just in. That's where the strange noise come from. I should probably go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared on my rind right now, so I just cheer you on from over here. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? He's just kind of standing there. He's just vibing. Hey! Roar, give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
What?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
I guess what I found. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyways, I guess that settles it. The room with Monokuma's drawing on it, and the control panel inside. What's up, Monokuma? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with Monokuma drawing is kind of weird seeing him just like sitting there. No matter how big the Did I ban them? They're being annoying. Whoa! Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma? Huh? What do you mean? What you were just controlling right now was Monokuma. Huh? Monokuma. What? For real? Yep, it looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory is right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true, but if that is true, it's a very polarizing approach, I know this, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's the hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them in the high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak is the killing game, are those 16 students. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, is really the 16th student? No. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face that you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What's about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you wanna leave soon?
There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. Can't just waste our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. No words to Kyoko ASMR. You dirty fucking slut, you dirty bitch. Exchange sound. What was that? Ah, the door! It just locked on its own. Whoops. What? My hand shot up to grab the doorknob. You're right, it is locked. Why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma.
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. Wait until you see me with the second game. I'm even more annoying. Hope bagels. No. What the fuck? I'm so confused.
Hey,
That's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would be if the school mascot just got up and stopped moving. Then that room... You may have guessed, but that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Or you didn't, did you? Are you sure you're as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad, that was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch just can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, the room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. That's 100% guarantee that you'll hate. Do you like... Oh. Okay. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? The fact, if you think about it, when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said that we should leave, well, I mean, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyways, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyways, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make sure most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out, see you later. Hina took off at full sprint. I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Alright, whatever rooms are locked. That's Monokuma. That's bitch. There's garden. Dojo has bitch in it. I'll check out the biolab, I guess. Then genocide Jack with scissors. For fuck's sake, I swear to God. Well, here I am in the biolab. It looks frozen to all hell, like Mr. Freeze is here. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? And you will hate me. Like you don't hear me hate myself. What the fuck? I am so confused. Got random ass Danganronpa role players. I have PTSD from role playing, so that's a joke I don't, but kind of weird machine or something on the wall. And on the left is a bunch of glowing blue lights, but on the other side there's some kind of weird machine or something built to the wall. Oh, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge or something for storing dead bodies. I mean, the biolab is actually a morgue. Wait! Oh, the corpses are from all the students? Wait. Okay, wait. Who's died so far? Whoops, that's regulations. Who's died so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, maybe not. Tarp or some shit? There's a stack of tarps here. I haven't seen a lot of those lately. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It's like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to germinal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for removal of ethanol gas. Simply insert the cavitar. The blue light will let you know when the automated system has activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system Anyone can keep a body fresh as daisy as long as you need it.